Right, today we're going to try and see if we can fit this very nice armrest, as supplied by Mercedes Benz, the correct part number, I will list it at the bottom of the video when I remember, into my smart car. And this is where the fun, once you've removed the seatbelt from the guide, followed along with a selection of puffing and panting movements, you come down here and you separate off the upholstery. It's this clip here, and it just basically swings in there. When you remove it, you're putting it down and it just unzips the whole length. Allows you to open this section up here and start gently guiding things out of the way. That looks like airbag wires to me. I should point out that everybody has suggested one should disconnect the battery and the airbags to do this. I'm not removing the seat because I need the seat fitted. It may go wrong, in which case I should report that as well. But for the moment I'm going to try my luck. Once you've folded the upholstery back under itself, what you basically get into, there's two of the holes there, and the third one is higher up for the mounting bracket. I've already managed to rip my foam once. I'm told I can apply quite a lot of pressure and I pull that up so I can drill the holes through, because unfortunately they're on this side of the frame but not on the other. Very helpful. Right, using a Heath Robinson affair of a ratchet strap around the back of the seat over to the door hinge, I've been able to expose enough of the metalwork to drill my holes, and of course to break some foam in the process. Good idea, bad idea, I don't know if it's going to cause any effect down there, but we will find out with time. So kit comprises of a few bits and bobs here, 3 screws with, I think it's like T25 maybe, I'll let you know when I do it. Bolts which have to be screwed from the inside of the seat frame, the cover for when you cut the upholstery, and of course the bracket for the armrest itself, and a couple of spring clips to hold it all together. And some poor quality carpet I've got to replace. I'm going to try and see if I can get away with 6.5, or do I need a 7.5mm drill? Sorry, 7mm. Right, following much cursing and swearing and effing and blinding, we now have 3 holes through the seat frame. What we've got to do now is clean up the swarf a bit. I'll give them a quick ream just to make sure that they're as clean as possible. I did actually hook the airbag cable out of the way just in case. I didn't want to snag it with the drill bit, obviously. Right, here's a view of the rear of the assembly, and we can see the 3 holes through the side of the frame. Right, managed to get all the screws in. A bit awkward, but fortunately I had a pair of these T25 and T30. T30 being the size you need to actually drive them home, but T25 was a useful one to guide at an angle to get it in there to start with, just to get it to take up, although it was all started by hand to make sure that I didn't cross thread anything. So now I have to release my Heath Robinson affair, get it back down and cut the upholstery. Right, bracket has been fitted, Heath Robinson upholstery restraint has been removed, and now we've got to bring the upholstery down over the top of this somehow and cut a hole in it. That's going to be fun. Here we go. Right, after a lot of sweating, swearing and generally very worried cutting, I think I've got this in the right place. As you can see, the upholstery appears to be as down as I can get it, with the shaft, the armrest, poking through the hole. There is a nice little trim piece to cover it. It looks a lot like this bit here, which goes on in a certain fashion, I believe, which I can work out when I can see the key slots that it needs to go through, something like that, so you won't see a nasty, horrible finish. At least that's the theory. Right, I've pulled the this piece back through from the other side of the seat, so now it's just a matter of famous last words, getting this plastic clip here to pop over there, and it flips in on itself like that, and you just feed it along and it should fill up. And meanwhile, believe it or not, it all went back together again very nicely, with the ends clipping in and this is the view from above. Now you may just be able to see a retaining clip under there, a retaining spring. I'll put some light on it. That just goes round, you ease the back part of it out of the way, then you slide the armrest in. I was going to just do a trial fit, but it went in so well, I thought I'd better leave it there. And of course, you've got the adjustment knob here for the height once you've got the armrest in position. There it is. Not the complete major operation I thought, but not a minor one either. That's just taken me probably, that's not bad actually, it's just taken me just over an hour of faffing around and wondering what the hell I'm up to. As you can see, it's attached to the passenger seat. I should have mentioned that to start with, because you don't get one that attaches to the driver's seat, because they didn't cater for us over here, I don't think. At least they did. They've hidden part of the only bit I've got left over, and I don't know why. I'm sure somebody will tell me at some point. And these are the tools, other than electric drill. I needed a 6.5mm drill to get through, because you can't use 7, it's too big for the holes on this side of the seat frame. A T25 for the ease of angle, and then a T30 star drive to actually wind it in. Hopefully this will help somebody else, and maybe not make the cock-ups that I did, while I now enjoy the armrest in my car, which is not obstructing the handbrake. I can still get to that quite easily, but it does lift up out of the way. Thanks.